All right, let's talk about how to create or add some music to a video we already created. So first thing we need to do is open iMovie. So that's open. Beautiful. Let me show you a site, and I'll put the URL here in the description of this video. But YouTube has a site where we can just grab music and use that music in our videos for free. So I usually go on here and I'll search, I don't know, dance and electric. That seems to be electronic. I'm sorry, electronic. So that seems to have some jazzy little tunes usually, and I like to find some songs that are a little longer because it's less music I have to put in there. So let's check this one out. We'll just play it. Yeah, that's good enough. So we'll download that song, and it'll show up down here. And then what I've done is I've created this little YouTube music folder. That way I don't have to constantly go to the site and find music. And if I find a song I like, I'll just I'll dump it right into this folder here, and then I have it for use. So that's what I've been doing. And we're gonna close iTunes. I don't need that open. All right, let's go back to making this movie. So we're going to go to iMovie. And I've already created a screencast that I'm going to use for today. So on my desktop, I have a folder I've already created that says my videos. So I've created a few videos in here. I'm just going to go ahead and I'll pull in our daily message from today. So I'll go ahead and create a new movie. I don't want to do a trailer. I'm going to do a movie. And this will open up. And I'm going to find the video that I want. And I'm going to say daily message from today. And I'm just going to drag this right down here. And it'll drop into iMovie. And it looks really small here. You can see how small it is. So I want to spread that out so I can work in it a little bit better. So I'm just going to slide up here to this little ruler and I'm going to drag that out, and it just makes it a little bit longer so that I can see the clip and it's spread out and it's easier for me to work with. Now I'm going to do the same thing when I grab a song. So let's go to my music folder. So here's my YouTube music folder. I'll click on that. And I think this is the song we just grabbed. So I'm going to bring this down here and put it right next to my clip and drop it. So now I have some music in there. And I just want to double check to make sure it's playing.
Hello, Echo Park. It is
that's kind of
Thursday,
jazzy and smooth.
What a week it has.
All right, so I look over here. I'm going to drag this across, and I notice the song is longer than my clip. So I'm going to have to go right to the end here and mark this spot. So I got that line right there, and I'm going to right-click it because I'm using a mouse. If you're not using a mouse, you would hit on a Mac, you'd hit Control and then press on your touchpad, and then you want to split the clip and then select the part of the music file that's outside the video, and then again I just right click or Control, hit your touchpad there, your mouse pad, and delete, and that's gone. So now my music ends with my video clip. And I want to make sure that you can hear me talk when I'm doing this video. So I'm gonna select the video clip so it's highlighted. You can see the yellow highlight around it, and I'm gonna drag it back to the beginning, and I'm just gonna let it play.
Hello, Echo Park.
Oh, I gotta make sure it stays highlighted.
My computer.
So the music's a little loud for me. It's kind of drowning out my voice. So I'm going to go up here to this speaker. Again, I'm making sure the music file is highlighted. And I'm going to slide this bar down. I'm just going to turn the volume down of the music
post a video each day somewhere on the homepage
to a level that I like.
Watch that first when you visit our site. There may be
I'll do 30%. Every song's a little different. I've done 50% on some. I've gone all the way down to 25%. But once you have it at a volume you like, you're all set. Now, depending on the length of your video, your movie, you may have to drag and drop another song in here. And that's fairly simple. You just go right back to your video folder or your music folder, and I'll just grab this and I can drag this right down here and put it right next to this song. Obviously, I don't need another song in here. Let me move it up. There, now it's right next to it. I don't need another song in there, but I mean, if this video clip continued to go on and on and on, and I needed more music in there, I could just keep dropping new songs in there. And then again, I would just go in there to this one, make sure that's highlighted, press play, and then I'd have to adjust the volume again. You know, probably get it down to 30% like it is on my other song, but I can keep doing that for as many songs as I need depending on how long my video is. So we don't need this song because our video is pretty short today, so I'll just delete it. But that's how to add music to your video. And now when you back out of this, I always just back out here. I hit this little return to projects. It asks me to name it, and I'm just going to name it test and hit OK. And then once I'm ready, I wanna export this from my iMovie. I'm just going to go right here to my test, and I'm going to click on these three dots, share project, and go down to file. Now you can share it directly to YouTube. I've had some trouble with that, so maybe your computer or your internet's better. I don't know, but I always share it to my computer, so I click file. It's labeled the way I want it to be labeled, but you can change that here if you need to. Click next. I have it set to go to my videos. You can have it go to your desktop or whatever folder you'd like, but I like it to go to my videos. I'd click save, and then it starts to export, and it takes a while. There's a little circle up here, and this will start to fill in as it gets closer and closer to being complete. But that is how you add music. Now once this is done processing, I will be able to find that in my folder that I save it in, which is my video folder. And then I can upload that to YouTube from there, or I can put it on my Google Drive. You can see down here, test 1, MP4. It's not ready to go. It has this funny little file underneath it that let me know it's processing. Once it's done processing, this goofy title down here disappears, and my video is all set. So I always upload it to my YouTube channel and then post it to wherever I need to post it from there. So if you have any questions or you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out.